What's up everybody, it's Q here. We're back with another Atlas Earth video today. This video is going to be a little different, as you can tell by the title. This video is actually going to be about Atlas Earth, but I kind of wanted to talk directly to the devs in this video and Atlas Realty. I know that they have seen my channel before, and I know that I'm not sure if they're watching this video right now, but I know that you guys do want feedback regarding Atlas Earth and are very open and welcome to it. So I figured I'd just use the, what little, I guess, platform I have amassed, community that I've somehow, thankfully amassed on this channel out of nowhere within the past 2 weeks. I still find that crazy. I figured I'd just kind of use it just to give some constructive criticism, because I don't want to be that person that just, trash talks and that's it. I love when people keep it honest and keep it real, but if something's not the best or if there's improvements that can be made, I love when people offer up ideas and ways to improve those things. So I figured I would just go ahead and do that. Atlas Realty, I know that they have been asking for that, emails and, just feedback and stuff like that. I know they've been paying attention to, videos and what people are saying and stuff like that. So this video, I kind of wanted it to be like maybe just, not like a top 5, but maybe just 5 improvements that I feel like would be really good addition to the app or to the game. And, yeah, just kind of put it out there. So I guess we'll just go ahead and get straight into it. One thing that I feel like would be really good and improve like the overall attraction to the game, I think that there should be more ways to actually make money, or Atlas bucks. It doesn't have to actually be like dollars, but Atlas bucks. Right now, the only way that you can really make money is each second. You can watch an ad and basically boost it for an hour. Something that I think would actually be cool is maybe watching ads and then add a certain amount of Atlas bucks that you'll also get from watching an ad, so maybe like for each ad you watch, maybe it can be like $1 that you earn or something. I think that would actually be really cool. If you guys were to implement something like that. Maybe you can do like a system where you download apps or something like that, and you can earn by downloading apps, kind of like a play to earn type thing where, hey, download this app and get this amount of Atlas bucks for doing that, completing like little tasks or something like that. Something else I think would be cool maybe that you can do with this is make it to where, like, if you reward people for being active, because I know it's like a location based app. You'll have more access to like unowned plots of land the more that you travel. So maybe reward people a little bit more for actually like walking around, moving around, and the more that your location changes or something like that, maybe for like each mile that you travel or something, right? Or each half a mile or something. I don't know. I don't really know how it would really work, but maybe find some kind of way to reward players for moving around. And then if you move around if you move around like a certain distance or something like that, then you can get Atlas bucks that way, just for doing that. Or maybe have it to where there's milestones or something. I guess that would be like the last way that you could do it, like maybe a milestone. So once you hit $1, then you get like a bonus of this amount of Atlas bucks. Once you hit $5 or get your first payout or something, you get a bonus, or, maybe just have bonuses or something. I think that would be cool as well. So the second thing that I think would be a good idea that you guys could probably implement, well, this is something that I feel like needs to 100% happen. So number 2, I would definitely say people basically need to be able to see the land they bought anywhere from anywhere. So basically, if you travel to New York, but you live in Texas, I need a way that I can still see and monitor the land that I have in New York, without actually having to physically be in that exact same spot. And I'm pretty sure you guys are probably already working on something like that. Some of these suggestions I'm pretty sure are probably already being worked on, but that right there is something that definitely needs to happen. You know, if I'm in another city or something like that, it would be nice to still find some kind of way to see or know that my land is over there, or just have like a little menu screen or UI menu or something that shows, okay, these are the amount of parcels that you own, this section or whatever, this amount you own over here, you know, something like that. I guess something else that could go on to number 2 as well that can be added with that is a way to be able to see the rarity of each of your parcel. So if you own 100 of them and 50 of them are normal, 25 are rare, 10 are epic, you know, whatever, I want to be able to see that. Actually, that would be nice as well. So number 3, and this one I feel like would be really beneficial. This one right here would go such a long way. I feel like open up so many different possibilities. So I know that apparently the point of the whole game is for it to actually be a game. But right now it really just does not feel like a game right now. It feels more of like an app that you just kind of make money on, which is cool. But, you know, I think that if the whole point was for it to be a game, then turn it into an actual game. A really good example of how something like this could go is the game of Monopoly. Maybe build houses or buildings or businesses, you know, some type of in-game asset on your land that you can earn extra money on or something like that would be so cool. That would add such a cool aspect to the game, you know, add something else in the game besides Atlas bucks that you can earn in game or even pay for, you know. Because I know that the whole landmark thing is in the works, and you know, you guys plan on doing that, and that's cool. But it would be cool to have something more, you know. And I think doing something like that would really turn it into a game, you know, because it would be cool to essentially be able to see a virtual actual world being built. I'm thinking kind of like long term. I'm thinking like, say once every parcel of land is bought in the game, right? I guess if you just open up the app at that point, then everything is gonna not be gray anymore, it's gonna be green. But wouldn't it be so cool to like open up the game and see buildings and starting to pop up? So it's almost like a whole world is being created by the people on this little app. That would be so cool. And then it's like people are actually making money with that. That would be a really good way to implement like everything with this metaverse stuff that's going on, and I'm gonna get into that later in a little bit actually. But that, I think that would be something that would really be cool if you guys were to do that. Like that would be a game changer. I would be on the app every single day. So and then like maybe what you could do in that instance is allow people to be able to like travel the world of Atlas Earth without having to move. But if you're not actually in that physical location, then you can't buy any land over there or something like that. So yeah, that's number 3. I think that right there would take the game to the next level, honestly. So number 4, the fourth thing that I think would be cool is if you guys were to, and this kind of coincides with number 3 as far as turning it into an actual game, but I think something that would really be cool is if you guys add customization. So basically allowing players to customize their actual player, because right now he kind of just has like a spacesuit on. He or she has like a spacesuit on, and that's really it. You know, kind of boring, you know, not really anything special or interesting really to look at. But wouldn't it be cool if you could you know, for example, use Atlas bucks and be able to buy different outfits, customize your little player, or maybe even take it deeper, be able to like, you know, customize faces, hair, skin tone, of course change your gender, you know, all of that stuff. That would be pretty cool actually. You know, it would turn it into more of a game. And the reason why I'm saying this stuff is because I know that the goal was for it to actually be a game. But right now it's literally just an app that you open up and it's making you money. And while that is completely fine, you know, no complaints on that, it's just kind of boring and nothing to do, you know. I guess especially since at this point nothing has really been released, auctions haven't been released, there's no landmarks, all that stuff is on the way. But yeah, I mean, I know that stuff is probably some of this stuff is probably being worked on for sure. But yeah, as of right now, we don't have any of that, so it's pretty boring. It's not really a game. Doesn't feel like a game at all. So this is just stuff that can definitely be implemented and put into the game on top of all the other fixes and other things that you guys are already working on. And then I guess I'll go ahead and just say number 5, and this is just like a personal one for me that I would love to see. It coincides as to what I said earlier. Basically finding some kind of way, and I know this is going to be very difficult probably to do, but this would also take it to another level. Number 5, I would just say finding some kind of way to hire some devs with the right experience, hire maybe another team, to find some kind of way to incorporate some type of metaverse implementation, because with that coming out, that is going to be the future. And something like Atlas Earth really has a huge potential to turn into something big in that space. That would probably be bigger than it could really turn into something that's bigger than everything else, honestly. It has this, this app has so much potential, and I've invested my money into it. A lot of people have invested their money into it. I know the devs, Atlas Realty, you guys have invested money into it. This is your child, this is your baby, so as investors and people who have invested, the community that's amassing, hey, let's try to do what we can, I guess, to make sure the baby grows up strong and healthy. So I think that because I would really like to see this project, this little app, I would love to see it flourish and like do really well. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just some free ideas, like Atlas Realty, if you're watching this, hey, this is just free ideas. This would be really good stuff that would really improve the app like so much. It would improve the game so much, on top of, some of the stuff that I've already talked about as far as, doing something different with the boost, fixing the boost to where it doesn't really go down. I know that's how the game has already been made so far, but making it to where the boost doesn't go down is a huge thing right now. And honestly, one thing at a time, I would recommend you guys changing that like ASAP, more before anything else, because that right there is kind of taking away the incentive of people wanting to actually play the game or invest into the app, preventing players from making a certain amount of money per second. I just feel like that's not the way to go, especially with something like this, so on top of finding a better way for that to work, and of course fixing the allowing payouts and all that, implementing these 5 ideas I think would be like solid. Like this would be a solid game / app. So yeah, I didn't want this video to be too long. You guys in the comments, actually, my subscribers, if you guys have any other ideas, put them down there, because they're looking, they need them. And if you guys want to see this succeed and be better than what it is, and not just die out and not be worth it and everybody lose their money, or I just don't want to see it die out, because hey, I put my money into it and I would love to see something like this flourish, passive income. And I like Atlas Earth. I mean, it's like a cool idea. I love the idea, and so much can be done with this. So normally I wouldn't do any videos like this, or I've never done anything like this. This is out of my comfort zone. But once again, this is just something that I feel like would be good, and I know that Atlas Realty is asking for feedback. So I just figured I would make my excuse me, I just figured I would make my put in my 2 cents, I guess. And since I actually am doing this YouTube thing, I figured I would just make a video about it. So I guess an honorable mention is maybe just and this is something that's not that serious, but maybe you guys can add like just more payment methods, like a debit or credit card, maybe even crypto. Crypto is is booming. You know, that's something that would draw a lot of people in, being able to pay for transactions with crypto. Hey, you know, that would show that you're kind of keeping up with the, you know, what's going on, and you know what, you know, just keeping up with new things, I guess. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Definitely got some more content on the way, and as far as my subs and all the new subs, we're already about to hit 300, man. It's crazy. You know, I kind of sort of have a goal of hitting 500 before the end of the year. I don't know if it's possible. It would be crazy if that could happen, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately. But man, if you guys surprise me, man, that would be crazy. But anyways, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.